Hello, friends. On Killing a Tree is a short poem by G. Patel presenting a scathing criticism of human callousness and cruelty in chopping down trees for agriculture, urbanization, and industrialization. This poem also tells the sturdiness and resilience of trees in that they take all kinds of attacks and wounds in their stride but refuse to die. When we look at the lyrics of the poem, then we come to know that the trees, killing of the trees is like committing a murder. It takes much time to kill a tree. If you want to kill a tree, it takes so much of time. Not a simple jab of knife will do it. The tree cannot be killed only with the stab of knife because the tree grows up to be very strong over a period of time, gradually drawing nourishment from the earth, the sun, the air, and the water. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, and water, and out of it its leprous hide sprouting leaves. And this way, when it has taken the minerals from earth, sun, air, and water, its bark looks dull and discolored, yet fresh leaves keep emerging from it. Sprouting leaves means the new leaves come out of it. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. So the poet here wants to say that if you want to destroy the tree, if you want to chop the tree, if you want to cut the tree, chopping alone won't do it because the tree has taken so many years to come to this level. Not so much pain will do it. If you try all your strength, it will not do. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. So, the poet here wants to tell that only chopping is not enough to kill it because its injured and mutilated bark would get repair, and after some time, the tender, soft twigs will again rise from its hacked base. If these small boughs are not cut, they will soon take the original size of the tree. Next paragraph is no, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. So the poet here wants to say that if you want to really pull out the tree, then you have to remove the root of it. Out of the anchoring earth, it is to be roped, tied, and pulled out. The root is the true strength of the tree, and if you want to cut the tree, then you have to remove the root because it holds the tree very, very securely. It is to be ripped up by forceful pulling and snapping of the with the help of ropes, etc. Snapped out on killing a tree or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave and the strength of the tree exposed. So, what happens when you pull out the root of the tree with the help of ropes, etc.? Then its root, which is very soft and white in color, it will come out, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. So the portion which is left exposed till it dries up and stops drawing nutrients from the soil for the tree. When it will be left exposed to sunlight for so much of time, then it will get dried. First it has got sap in it and it is white in color, it is soft, but after some time it will gradually dry, withered, and it will become hardened and life will drain out of it. Then you can finally see that the tree is killed. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So, what will happen when it will remain in the sunlight for so long? Then the process of the skin getting hardened, it will get brownish in color. First, it is green in color, and the root is white in color, but then it will become brown in color and the twigs of the tree will also become hardened. It will turn its color into brown and it will become hard, and then finally the tree will die. So this way, the other message which the poet wants to convey through the poem on killing a tree is that if you want to kill or give up any of your bad habit, then you have to do from its root level. You cannot give up your bad habits only in 1 or 2 days. You have to struggle a lot and you have to look for the root of its trouble, root of that bad habit, of that evil. Then only it will be pulled out of your life. The literary devices used in the poem. First is alliteration. Alliteration is repetition of sound. The examples are the bleeding bark will heal. Here, b and l sound are repeated. The source wet and white. Here, w sound is repeated. Next poetic device is metaphor. Metaphor is comparison, direct comparison. The bleeding bark, leprous hide. Next poetic device is repetition. Repetition is repetition of word, phrases, etc. Pulled out and out. These phrases are repeated just to stress the idea the poet wants to convey. Enjambment is a literary device where you get the literary verses continuation. There is no punctuation mark. So the poet has made use of enjambment throughout the poem, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, and water. So here you will find that punctuation is not there. Thanks for watching.